Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of the most well-known trading card games on the planet. It's also one of the most complicated card games as well, and with so many players, many of which have been playing for years and years, as well as so many different products to choose from, this game can be hard to get into. There are now over 10,000 cards to choose from, but with secondary marketplaces like eBay, TCG Player, and Amazon as well, it makes it a little easier to be able to find the cards you want. We're going to be doing something a little different though, trying to build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck from scratch using a budget of only $40 US a week and only sealed product, with the goal of topping one of the first YCS events once Konami opens them up again. This is my sealed Yu-Gi-Oh journey. Greetings from the shadows, I'm ThePokéMonarch and welcome back to my sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh journey. Before we jump right into it, I want to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. Back in September, we started out having 72 subscribers just from posting random videos throughout the years, but now we're at over 550 subscribers since I started uploading regularly with my sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh journey and building on a budget with a few videos here and there randomly. I'm so excited to see where this goes, and I'm so ecstatic to do more and more Yu-Gi-Oh and even Pokemon content. But that brings me to my point. I'm going to be locking away the Dino DNA deck for a while. Before you get too sad about it though, my weekly series is going to be replaced by another one. Something a little more challenging, and with a little bit of luck and skill, the Dino DNA deck will be able to be unlocked again. But I digress. Let's jump into the pack opening and see what we pull this week. So this is the last pack opening of the My Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh journey. I'm going to be opening up the remainder of the Eternity Code that we opened up in the previous episodes. We're going to be using $26 out of our YGOHSA, and we're going to be leaving the remaining $26, because we have 52 right now, for the following season. I don't know if we'll use it in episode 1, probably not. We'll just probably save that for a time, and then just open up like a booster box. But anyway, other than our plans for the future, let's go ahead and crack into these Eternity Code packs. So, starting with pack number 1, we have Plunder Patrol, Pinpoint Dash, Battle Landscaper, and then Witchcrafter Unveiling. We're not looking for anything in particular. I just wanted to kind of do a pack opening for this and see what we should get one more secret rare in this booster box, so hopefully. And I mean, there's some pretty good ultra rares in this set too, but we got a Rose Girl. Yeah, but we're not really looking for too much in here. Another access code, Dragon Maid would be cool to sell or whatever. Oh my god. Right after I said access code talker. That's funny. Oh my gosh, let me put that in a freaking sleeve. That's so cool. That means that we've pulled 3 access code talkers in this series. Wow, dude. That's crazy that I was saying its name right then. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll put that up here. Wow. So yeah, we actually sold one of the 2 that we already had. It's really awesome though that we got another one. I don't think that we'll ever really use it, but dang, that's incredible luck. Incredible. Yeah, Nemesis Flag and really nothing else. Let's go ahead and crack into the next one. Just trying to go through this pretty quick because I know you guys want to see pack openings, and I don't know, I just don't want to keep you waiting. Oh, Link Cross. Dang, banned card. Oh well. Tends to happen when you open up like older sets. But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys too long on the pack opening because we have a lot of duels to get through in this video. AIQ, we had Trios Hierarchia, another Rose Girl, interesting. Build Rose Girl Turbo. Next pack, we have, this was like the perfect booster box for us too. We got an access code talker and a freaking Animadorn Archeosaur. Wish that would have been the first one we opened. Wow, okay, for sure. super rare. What was that? Malice Lady of Lament? I don't know. Next we have Red Rain. Cool. Three packs left. Resonator Command, Proxy F, and Girsu, the Mekk-Knight. Wow. Orcus Mekk-Knight. That's really good. That's crazy. We got a freaking... Wait, we got 3 secret rares in this box. That's a messed up sleep. That's insane. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you've ever gotten 3 secret rares in a booster box, because I think I might have before, but I feel like that's kind of unheard of. I think we got 1 ultra rare, and we have 2 more, or no, we got 2 because we got the Dragon Maid ultra rare, which is actually a pretty decent find as well. Even though we got rid of our Chamber Dragon Maid, but yeah, Nemesis Umbrella, 3 secret rares and 2 ultras so far, I think. So hopefully this last one's an ultra, that'd be cool. But yeah. And it is a fusion deployment. So it looks like one of our secret rares in this box was swapped out for one of our ultra rares in this box was swapped out for a 3rd secret. That's crazy. That's really freaking cool though. Wow. I'm actually kind of like shaking a little bit because that was a freaking god box right there. That's really cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the rest of the video. I'll see if we can use this second access code talker or not. Alright guys, I want to jump into the deck profile, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and talk about how much money we've actually spent throughout this entire journey. So, we've had 27 episodes now, and we have spent $40 in each, except for on episode 5, I believe it was. We spent $200 on that episode because we skipped 4 weeks. So, we have spent $1,240 on sealed Yu-Gi-Oh products in order to get us to this point with this amazing Dino deck. Now, I actually went through all of the cards that we've gotten through this journey. We've pulled awesome things like Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. We've pulled 3 access code talkers out of freaking everything. We pulled Chamber Dragon Maid, like all kinds of money cards. So I went through all the holos, not all the rares and stuff, so it's kind of crazy that it's just the holos. We have actually pulled at least $1,290 with the deck and the binder that I have combined. That's insane. That's so much, like, it's so neck and neck with the amount that we've actually spent on sealed product. But that being said, I just wanted to get that out of the way so that we could jump into the deck profile and see where we're at. Nothing much has changed really. I'm just going to go through the hand traps first. We still have our 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, our 2 Effect Veiler, and our 3 Gammas with the driver, as well as 1 Nibiru. For the dinosaur part, we have 2 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor, 3 Miscellaneousaurus, 3 Baby Cerosaurus, 1 Petit Pteranodon, 2 Animadorned Archaeosaur, 1 Jirac Dino, 1 Pankratrops, 1 Quatlus, and 1 Dogoron. Honestly, Dogoron has gotten us out of a few jams in our Yu-Gi-Oh lifetime. But we'll move on to the spells now. For the spells, we have 3 Lost World, 1 Terraforming, 3 Fossil Dig, 2 Dark Ruler No More, 2 Double Evolution Pill, and a Called by the Grave to round off the main deck. Let's go ahead and jump into the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we have 1 Borreload Savage Dragon, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Dolka, 1 Lagia, a Phoenix and a Unicorn, 2 Link Karibo, 2 Secure Gardena, Pentastag, Access Code Talker. I cannot believe that we pulled 3 of them and we're only using 1. Crystron Halki 5 Racks, freaking ultimate rare, awesome card, and Selene, Queen of Master Magicians. As for the side deck, let's jump into that real quick. We have 3 Twin Twisters, 3 Denko Sekka, 3 Artifact Lancia, 2 Phantasme, 1 Red Reboot, and 3 Dimensional Barriers. And that rounds off the whole deck. I've been having so much fun on this journey, and we're going to jump into these duels. Let's go ahead and go through the rules of this whole thing with the duels, because it gets pretty crazy. You guys, I have a little bit of a confession to make. So back in February of 2020 was when I actually decided to start this series, and I went and got 3 structure decks. They were the brand new one. You know what it was. Shaddoll Showdown structure decks. I meant to start this basically over a year ago. It didn't start until September. I opened up the 3 structure decks. I built a deck, took it down to Pause Joker Games, and lost my ass in that fucking tournament. It was horrible. I didn't win a single duel. I left after like round 3, and I was like, you know what? I'm not posting this on YouTube. Screw that. And after that, I kind of lost passion for doing YouTube videos for a little bit. But what do you know? 7 months later in September, I decided to do the Dino Smasher Fury structure deck, and I've loved every second of this. It's been an awesome ride, an awesome journey, except episode 5. Fuck you, episode 5. I opened $200 worth of fucking shit and ended up with like 1 or 2 cards to put in the deck. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the rules. That's my story for the day, and just want to let you know I failed at this once before, but I really enjoyed my playthrough of Dino Smasher's Fury. So, the rules for these duels are pretty simple. I'm actually basically copying Demo for his ending of his Season 1. So, my rules are a little bit different to start with. Instead of doing 10 duels, we're going to be playing until we lose twice. Whether that's twice in a row, or just twice in general, losing the first round and the 5th round, first and second, whatever. But, the same rule applies for rule number 2. Every win that we get gives us 2 things. $10 to carry over to the next series, and 1 bonus card for what we've pulled so far in this series to carry over to the next series. And then our rule number 3 is that for every win in a row that we get, so basically starting at 3 wins in a row, we'll get $5. For every win in a row that we get, that amount will double at the next win. So 3 is 5, 4 is 10, 5 is 20, so on and so forth. Hopefully you guys followed that, because I kind of lost it there too. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into these duels and see what we can win. In duel number 1, we're going against our friend Demurer Tundra, who's playing his sealed only Blue Eyes deck. He activates Mausoleum of White, he goes ahead and brings out Cosmic Brain, brings out his Linkuriboh, summons out his Blue Eyes White Dragon, and ends his turn. We activate Dark Ruler No More during our turn, summon out our Durac monster. We kind of bricked, so we didn't really have any other plays that we could do. But we attack over his Linkuriboh and draw 2 cards with the effect of our dinosaur monster. Then he brings out enough damage to hit for game right here, so unfortunately we lose duel number 1. But we still have a chance to win this match. Duel number 2 of match 1, we let him go first. He brings out his Maiden and ends his turn, bringing out Blue Eyes during the end phase. Our turn, we activate Lost World. He Solemn Judgments the Lost World. We proceed to use Miscellaneousaurus, activate Fossil Dig, bring the baby to our hand, use Misc, go into basically the usual combo, destroying the baby and adding the double evolution, summoning the other baby, using Oviraptor to add a card, then pop in a baby, go into Miscellaneousaurus, Linkuriboh, go into Logia, summon out the Durac, or not the Durac, the Tyranno. We special summon the other Durac tuner, and then we go into our Selene play. This is probably one of my favorite things that has ever happened to our deck, is being able to bring out our Access Code Talkers so easily by having that Durac tuner in the deck. I was actually kind of waiting for Lightning Overdrive to come out in order to be able to do that, but luckily we can do it now. So, duel number 3. Unfortunately, we end up having both of our Archaeosaurs in our hand. That's the whole reason why we started opening up more Eternity Code, was so that we wouldn't end up with our one and only Archaeosaur in our hand. But I digress. We end up with Secure Gardener and Ultimate Conductor Tyranno on the field. They have a token, they use trade in, and we Ash Blossom it. They summon out the White Stone of Ancients, summon out the Linkuriboh, and they go into their Dragon Spirit of White during the end phase. Our turn, we use Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, flip their card face down, they Effect Veiler our Tyranno, and then we summon out the Aeolo, no not Aeolo, Animadorn Arceosaur. I have the hardest time with those baby dinosaurs' names. We're able to get another double evolution pill to our hand by destroying the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, bring out another Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and he sets a card face down. We set his monster face down by destroying the Arceosaur, and he negates our effect. We use Miscellaneousaurus. We bring out the Tuner, bring out Ash Blossom, go into Halqifibrax, and just proceed to get Effect Veilered. We attack over his Linkuriboh, attack over his defense position monster, and end our turn. From there, he brings back his Blue Eyes to his hand, summons out his Protector, activate Ultimate Conductor, and both his monsters are set face down, and he proceeds to forfeit. Next, we're going against another sealed-only Yugi tuber named Demo. He's using his Spirit Charmer deck, and it's actually the last time he's going to use it, I think. He goes into his Fairy Tail Luna, and goes into Artemis. I think that's Artemis. Yeah, Artemis. Brings out his fusion monster with 2 sets. He has a Solemn Strike and a Teamwork of the Possessed. So we go ahead and activate our Misk, and we go into Oviraptor, grab a Misk, activate Misk, and he proceeds to take control of our Oviraptor. We bring out Animadorned Arceosaur. He uses Familiar Possessed, and it doesn't affect our Arceosaur. So we bring out the Tuner, go into Linkuriboh, go into Halqifibrax. We bring out Effect Veiler, bring out Selene. We use Selene's effect. We bring back the Effect Veiler, go into Access Code Talker, use Double Evolution Pill, activate the effect of our Ultimate Conductor, attack over his 2, and he surrenders. So let's go into game number 2. In game number 2 of match 2, he goes first, summon out his, I think it's the light one, Lina. He brings out his Artemis, brings out his Crowley, and then he proceeds to use Magician's Invocation, brings out his Fusion monster, and ends his turn. From there, we activate Lost World. We summon Oviraptor, activating its effect and chaining Lost World to it. We add the Misk, use Misk, and he surrenders right there. Thanks, Demo, for the duel. Match 3, we're going against another sealed-only Yugi tuber, Chuthewoop. Now, he summons out his Danger Dogman, and we actually use Fossil Dig, summon out Oviraptor, and then we add a dinosaur to our hand, use Misk, and actually his only set right now is a bye-bye damage, unfortunately. So we bring out Dolka, bring out Secure Gardena off of Linkuriboh, go into the Ultimate Conductor, then we bring out the Pankratrops. He uses his bye-bye damage, and then we attack over his field, setting 1 card face down and ending our turn. So he summons out his Machina Fortress, brings out multiple monsters. We activate the effect of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, we negate the effect of his monster, so he has 1 monster set face down on the field. We go into the Dino, we go into the Hulk, we bring out the Selene, and we just go into the usual play here. Then we bring out the Arceosaur, we go into Access Code Talker. We actually, I messed up because the Selene didn't have enough spells in the graveyard to activate its effect, but we ended up winning that one anyway. So let's go into game number 2 of match 3. Can we win an extra $5? Game number 2 of match 3, we go first. We activate Misk, use it to bring out the Arceosaur, pop the baby in hand, bring the double evolution pill, we summon out the Dino, go into Linkuriboh, go into Secure Gardena, go into Oviraptor, and we activate the evolution pill, go into the Rex, or the, Ultimate Conductor. So he uses his Machina card, and he just keeps on using draw power. He ends up summoning out 2 machine monsters. We activate the effect of Ultimate Conductor. We end up just having Ultimate Conductor on the field at the end of our turn, or at the end of his turn. We summon out another Ultimate Conductor, pop his monster, and attack for 35, and we end our turn. So he sets a strike, summons a Deskbot, and ends his turn. From there, we draw into an Ash Blossom. We attack over his monster, but he uses bye-bye damage, and then we attack over him for a game. Thanks, Chu. Awesome duel, man. Duel number 4, we're going against another sealed only Yu-Gi tuber, Bienas. He's using his Code Talker deck. I believe his is called the Code Breaker Journey. I forget, Code Maker. I'll have to look it up after this, but I'm having a brain fart right now. But we did win 3 matches in a row already, which means that we are getting an additional $5 added to our allotment for the beginning of our next series. Can we make it 4 to make it $10? We're going to find out right now. We have an Ultimate Conductor Tyranno on our side of the field. He summons out his Balinks, goes into Parallel Exceed, brings out another Parallel Exceed, goes into Splash Mage, summons out his Code Talker, or Microcoder, and then another Code Talker. Cyanite Codec is activated. He summons Spinny. We attempt to Ultimate Conductor, and it doesn't work out for us. He goes into his Code Talker and brings out his Ignister monster. Goes into Splash Mage, Shooting Code Talker comes out, and then Access Code Talker. So he's basically going to have enough damage on board for an OTK. So unfortunately we lose duel number 1 there, and let's go into duel number 2. In duel number 2 of match 4, he brings out his Balinks, goes into Parallel Exceed, summons out Splash Mage, goes into Microcoder, then brings out Transcode Talker effect, summons out Splash Mage, sets 2, and passes. Our turn. We go into, we actually didn't use our Phantasme there for some reason or another. I never know when to use it exactly, but I'm assuming that you're supposed to use it when they have two link monsters on the field. But we go into our regular combo, go into Oviraptor popping the baby, then Petit Pteranodon activates, summoning out the Mist, go into Unicorn, sending back his back row, then we go into Access Code Talker. We proceed to bring out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, double Evolution Pilling for Quatless, and we attack over his monsters, and we hit him for an OTK. Let's go into duel number 3 and see who wins this. Duel number 3 of match 4, we have Phantasme, and he actually made us go first. We're both OTK machines over here. We use the Animador and Arceosaur, add the pill, destroy the baby, bring out Petit Pteranodon. it's the same combo over and over again. This deck is quite linear. It's a really consistent deck, I feel. We end up same thing as usual, Dolka with the Conductor Tyranno, Secure Gardener, all that stuff. We activate Dolka's effect to destroy his monster, and then he brings out his Balinks, and we bring out Phantasme, drawing and returning or whatever. He attacks into Dolka and then goes into Transcode Talker. We discard our effect Veiler to negate its effect, and he ends his turn. We go into Arceosaur, pop the baby, add the double evolution pill, summon the Oviraptor, add the Miscellaneousaurus. We activate its effect and he debunks it. We activate the other Miscellaneousaurus in the graveyard to special summon out Oviraptor. We go into Lagia. Then we bring out the other Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and we attack over his monster and attack him directly for game. Thanks, Bienas. I had a lot of fun dueling you. Our decks are like neck and neck right now, so I had all of our duels are awesome. We're actually 1-1 right now in matches. We dueled previously in a previous episode, and he obliterated us in the first duel, obviously, and then I lost the second one in time, but still. Your deck is awesome, Bienas. Keep up the good work. Match number 5, we're going against our rival Ecorion from Building on a Budget. Now, he's using his heroes here, and he's not doing sealed only, he's doing a budget series just like my Building on a Budget. You've probably seen him in all of my videos. But check this out, we have 4 wins so far in a row, meaning that we are getting, $10 into our next series. So, well, just $10 extra. The 4 wins mean that we're getting 40 plus an additional 10 for having 4 in a row. So his turn is over. He attacks us directly for game because we literally bricked. We had nothing we could do. We could like sacrifice his monster to give him an even stronger monster. I don't know. That duel was just crazy. He blew it out of the water. But let's go into duel number 2, and hopefully we can bring this back around. Maybe if it's the 5th win in a row, we can get our $20. Man, I ramble on a lot. That last duel had a lot of talking over it, but I mean, it was important stuff, kind of. Anyway, so he goes first, and we actually gamma his monster, and he sets 1 card face down and ends its turn. It's a compulsory evacuation device. We activate Oviraptor's effect and follow it up with the Lost World. From there, we give him a token. We pop the baby, summon the baby. Then we bring out the Animadoring Archaeosaur, activating its effect, pop the baby, and we use Misk. We go into Dolka, we summon out Secure Gardna, we bring out the Ultimate Conductor. He compulses, but he can't affect our monster, so he compulses his own token. From there, we Dolka his what's it called? Dynatag, I think? Yeah. Then it's his turn. He uses Solid Soldier. We Dolka it. He mask changes. From there, he brings out Diana. And then he uses his monster's effects. He summons out a Malicious. We use Ultimate Conductor on him to set his monster's face down. And now it's our turn. We attack over all of his monsters and hit him for game. Or, well, he surrendered there. But now it's up to duel number 3. Duel number 3 of match 3. So I'm gonna I always end up swapping the sides. Hold on. Alright. Play. Alright. So he has us go first. So we basically go into our typical combo. We have basically everything for it. We summon out the baby, we summon out destroy the Petit Pteranodon, Secure Gardna, go into Ultimate Conductor, and we end up having multiple interruptions, but he attempts to Raigeki us and we miss it, and he surrenders right there. So thank you so much, Ecorion, for helping me out with this. I had a lot of fun dueling you. It was very back and forth. I guess you might have not had an out to the board that I had on this last duel, but I appreciate the duel. That means we're at 5 wins so far, and we are going to have $20 to take over additionally. So 5 plus, or what is it, 50 plus 20, that's $70 so far for the next series. Let's go ahead and see if we can win some more. Duel number 6, we are going against Rainnite Gaming and his awesome Toon deck. He's doing his own sealed only on his channel. Make sure you check him out, and links to all of these YouTubers are going to be in the description down below. But that being said, we go ahead and activate Lost World, we activate Misk, go into Animadorn, pop the baby in our hand, and we add the we add the double evolution pill to hand. We summon out Oviraptor, then we go into the Dino, we go into Halki Firebrax, we bring out the Effect Veiler, we summon the Ultimate Conductor, we go into Celine, and we activate her effect, summoning out the Effect Veiler, bringing out Access Code Talker. Same typical plays, 3500 and 4800 makes game for duel number 1 against Rainnite Gaming. Duel number 2, he has us go first. We summon out Oviraptor, activate its effect. We use the Misk, go into Animadorned. We pop the baby in hand. I say these lines so much, it's just... the combos are so linear in this deck. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I hope this deck never gets hit. But we bring out Secure Gardener, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and we end our turn. He breaks our board using Super Poly and Gamma Seal, and he brings out his own Kaiju, summons out Dark Magician Girl, and ends his turn. Now it's my move. I summon out Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, set his 2 monsters face down, summon out Oviraptor, activating its effect. Then we go into, we activate Misk, we go into Animadorned, we pop the Dogoron in hand, then we use the Double Evolution Pill, go into Nightmare Unicorn, summon out Ash Blossom, go into Access Code Talker, and we attack over his face down for 1,000, 2,700, and then game with Access Code Talker. That's duel number 6. Thank you so much, Rainnite Gaming, for getting back to me and having that duel with me. It's our first duel with each other. Awesome guy. Thank you so much, and I had a lot of fun. That being said, we have 6 wins in a row right here. So that's $40 extra on top of the 60 from the 6 duels that we've won. Can we keep this streak going? That's a whole lot of money. That's $100 right there that we're taking over to the next series. But let's go ahead and jump into the next duel and see what happens. So we're going against my #1 commenter, Melffy Rabby. He is using his Melffy Tri-Brigade deck, or Melffy Tri-Brigade Dogmatica. I don't know. It's a really interesting deck, and I really like it. He Ash Blossoms our Gamma, but we have another Gamma that we activate. So unfortunately, the Ecclesia still goes through, and he summons, or he has Melffy Puppy, I think, on the field. Then it's our turn. We activate Oviraptor's effect. We bring Misk. He drolls us. We activate Misk, bring out our Pinkatrops, and we attack over his Ecclesia and attack him for 1,800 direct damage. Now it's his turn, Melffy Rabby's turn. They use the Dogmatica, whatever that trap card is, Punishment, I think. Wait, yeah, Punishment. We bring out the baby. He sends back his Melffy monster. We pop the baby, bring out Misk, and then we bring out another Oviraptor. From there, we get drolled again, and we go into Dolka and attack him for 18 and 23, leaving him with 1,000 life points. So Alpha's brought out, and Rescue Cat is used. Kit is brought out along with the other Melffy card. From there, the Tri-Brigade monsters added to hand, and it's our turn. We summon out Ultimate Conductor, set his monsters face down, and we attack over his monster, popping it for 1,000 damage. Exact game. Duel number 2. So they decide to go first, activating Nadir's Servant, going into Ecclesia, setting a card face down, using the Fusion Monster's effect, and ending their turn. Then we use Misk, and they drop Lancia. Fuck. So we use Gamma. We're able to summon out the Archeosaur with our normal summon. We go into Oviraptor, and then we add a monster to our hand. We get Dogmatica, and we bring out Unicorn to send his monster back, but our monster gets negated. So we just end our turn from there. Since we can't banish, nothing good came from that turn. So Melffy attacks us for 5k damage. Well, no, he hits us for well, we're down to 5,200. Anyway, We activate Double Evolution Pill, bringing out Ultimate Conductor, and attack over both of their monsters. So, now it's Melffy's turn, and the Mystic Mine commences. Yeah, you could just go ahead and watch these turns go by. Oh, is it over? Okay, yeah. So anyway, I kind of misplayed there because I could have actually brought out Access Code Talker and attacked over his token for game. But, you know, in retrospect, yeah, I suck at this game. But he brings out his own Access Code Talker and, yeah, does the Dogmatica guy and attacks into us with a 0 attack token just for style points. And Melffy Rabby hits us for game. So we're on to game number 3. Don't underestimate Melffys. So game number 3 of match number 7. So Melffy Rabby goes first. We Ash Blossom the Obedience Schooled, and they set 1 and pass turn. We go into Oviraptor, activating the effect, and we get Ash Blossomed. We attack over his, or attack into his life points for 1800 and end our turn. Obedience Schooled is activated. Melffy, or 2 Melffys and a Hedgehog are brought out, going into Melffy Mommy, I think that is. No, it's Joyous Melffys. We go into Animadorned, and 3 Melffys are brought to the, well, no, not 3 Melffys. Melffy Puppy, Caddy, and that name is tiny. Mythical Beast of the Forest are brought out. We double Evolution Pill, go into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and the Melffys are activated to return to the hand. The Hedgehog is activated, and we end our turn. Their turn. Joyous Melffys, Melffy Dogi, Melffy FTK, OTK, whatever, beat down. We use Gamma, get our Gamma and our driver on the field, and we draw into absolutely nothing. From there, Melffy Rabby just decides to go off into 2 Xyz monsters, hitting us for 2500, going into AA Zeus, and we draw into nothing again. So it's Melffy Rabby's turn. Melffy Rabby proceeds to go off completely, summoning out all kinds of monsters, not realizing that I have Nibiru in my hand. Rescue Cat is summoned. Caddy and Kit are summoned. Raccoon is summoned. So, still bringing out all kinds of stuff. Access Code Talker. Hide and Seek. So, Nerval. Bringing out the, what's that guy called? Ancient Warrior's Oath. Double Dragon Lords. And as he's going to enter battle phase, or as Melffy Rabby is going to enter battle phase, we go ahead and Nibiru. And we draw into nothing, but we bring out the Halqifibrax, it gets punished. We bring out the Dino, and there's literally nothing we could do. Just for style points, Melffy Rabby continues to go off a little bit, but literally could have just attacked us with the Nibiru token and won. So, unfortunately, that's the first duel that we lost, but we have up to 2 duels to lose. Thank you, Melffy Rabby, for going ahead and playing against me. I really enjoyed it. It was nice not being able to play much myself for once. So in this duel, we're going against our friend Ztroc. He is an older YouTuber, and like from back in the day, he goes by Snowrelaxed on Instagram. You should totally check him out. He posts some awesome Pokemon content and stuff like that. But that being said, he actually is able to take the first round because he completely just destroys us with his Grenmaju and his Eater of Millions. And all we had on our turn was, a Secure Gardener and an Overtex Quatless. But we go into our side deck phase and proceed to just side out everything under the sun. We go ahead and bring in our Denko Sekkas, we bring in our Lancias, we bring in our Twin Twisters, and just start the duel. And he's able to get us again because we couldn't do anything. We kind of messed up with the Oviraptor play. We should have attacked over Inspector Border, but I didn't realize it had, 500 less attack. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh journey. I hope you enjoyed the ride with me, and it's not quite over yet. If we can beat our challenges in our next series, then we'll be able to come back to dinosaurs because, of course, I decided to do the whole challenge thing. So hopefully we can defeat that challenge, come back to dinosaurs, and continue our playthrough of Dino Smashers Fury. That being said, I'm going to move on and let you know what cards I'm going to be bringing into this next series. But before that, I just want to have some closing thoughts. The dinosaur deck is freaking incredible. I love it. The combos are really, really simple and easy. It's just a really, really good deck. And I actually missed it for a long time because my original dinosaur deck actually got stolen. You see, back in Zodiac format, when the Dino Smashers Fury structure decks first came out, unfortunately, I lent it to someone who I thought was a friend, and they ended up just taking it and never giving it back. And I didn't really see much of them after that. But, I mean, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you get shit stolen from you. But, thank you so much for watching. Let's jump in, and I'll show you guys the cards that I'm bringing to the next series. So, of course, we pulled 3 of them. We can't not at least bring just one Access Code Talker. Probably one of the best cards in the whole deck that we've had. Probably one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether. So to go with the Access Code Talker, we're going to be bringing along Celine, the Queen of Master Magicians, as well as our awesome Ultimate Rare Crystron Halqifibrax. And since we get 6, there's 3 more. We're going to be bringing along Link Karibo. So we went mostly Link monsters, mostly extra deck monsters with what we're bringing. But there's one card, I know this one's easy to get, and all these powerhouse cards that I'm bringing along to the next series, they're kind of, it's kind of awkward for me to be bringing such a card that's so easy to get, but we are bringing Effect Veiler because it is a major part of the Celine combo with Access Code Talker in order to bring it out. Finally, we're going to be bringing a card over to the next series that we actually did not use in this one. I'm so glad that we pulled it, but unfortunately we didn't have a way to use it, and I really want to find a way to use it in the next series. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So right there, we're starting the next series really powerful, but we did earn it with our 6 wins. We also have $60 from those 6 wins that we're going to be spending toward the opening for the first episode, as well as $40 because we won 6 duels in a row. So that's $100 plus the weekly budget of $40 that we're going to have in the next series. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to like the video as always, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh content like this. Also, don't forget to watch Building on a Budget, my next Yu-Gi-Oh journey, and my sealed only Yu-Gi-Oh journey. Have a great day, and thanks again. I'll catch you next time.